Don't give up. Wait. What's up, visionaries? Welcome to Live with Tiffany. Today, we're going to talk about why 90% of online entrepreneurs fail within their first 120 days. So when I say fail, I mean totally give up. Start the dream and a couple of months later decide it's not going to work out. So why does this happen? There's probably a ton of reasons why it actually happens, but I came up with five. Five that I want you to consider if you are an online entrepreneur, considering being an online entrepreneur, trying to build your brand or build your business online, what you need to think about before you throw in the towel. So let's look into it. First reason why online entrepreneurs fail, because they're sold on it being easy. Yes, you'll find a lot of lifestyle entrepreneurs and people saying, hey, come do this, sell your next info product and be lounging on the beach, hanging out and just chilling, right? Have you seen those ads? But then you start and you realize, holy crap, there's actually work that is involved me building a proper brand that people know, like, and trust and want to actually spend their money on me. It's business. It's going to take some work. It doesn't have to be hard work. It's just really finding how to build a brand that's authentic to you. Finding a way to utilize these tools and technology to really cater to what your unique style is, what your skills are, what your passion is, and roll that into something that can be fun. Like for me, utilizing video is a great way for me to show up, chat, share my vision, share my message, share tips, strategies, advice, motivate, all those things, which is things I love to do. And it helps people know who I am and what I actually do and how they can actually work with me. So it works for me. So making sure that you find out your way in this crazy world of internet, that is going to be key. Don't get sold on it just being super easy, because there is going to be work. Number 2 is focus. Yes, focus. Something that is really hard as creatives and entrepreneurs in general, but becomes even worse when you get online. There are so many people here, so many things pulling you in every direction. For those that are just starting, I know there's training after training, webinar after webinar, new face here, new face there, new product here, new product there, something that you can do, something you can change. There's so many ways to divide your focus. But it becomes so imperative that if you want your business or your brand to succeed in the online space, that you have to focus. Having shiny ball syndrome is not going to help you advance and get you to where you want to go. So I have another video that you can look at here, and you can see what I mean and why it's important for you to focus, have that tunnel vision on what you're working on and what you're trying to get off the ground. Because if you're all over the place, you'll be nowhere at all. Number 3, you start with little to no resources. Now, here's the thing. Starting an online business, especially those of us that are service providers, have probably, the least amount of barrier, right? A low barrier to entry. You could really just create a Facebook fan page or your social media and start putting yourself out there. You don't have to have money per se. But if you want to elevate your brand, like by the tools that you need to build your lists, right? You want to run some Facebook ads. You want to be able to have a website, host your website. There are things that you need to be able to buy, things that become a part of your business expenses that you have to take in or keep in mind, right? And so when you think, I don't need any money, I just go right into creating and doing something. Well, that's what holds a lot of people back, not having any resources to spend some money, especially if you are, like I said, brand new. If you don't know what you're doing, you might need to invest in a training program to teach you how to do Facebook ads, to teach you how to better do video, to teach you whatever it is you need to know to advance in that skill area. Or you might want to hire a mentor, a coach, a consultant, a strategist, somebody to really help elevate your business so that you have that roadmap, so that you're not fumbling around in the dark. And all of those things actually cost money. So within that 120 days, if you feel like you're lost in the woods and you're not sure where to turn next, I can see why it's easy to fall off if you don't have direction. Number 4, confused and highly overwhelmed. This kind of caters to everything that I've said up until this point. When you're online, there are so many things that you can be doing, right? So many things. There's so many ideas. You see people doing all kinds of really cool stuff, and somehow you want to magically do all of those things and put it in a tiny little box. Well, it doesn't really work like that. And if you're not focused and you don't have a game plan, you can get sucked around the internet doing all kinds of things that you really don't want to do. And that creates overwhelm, right? It creates overwhelm. If you're signing up on everyone's email list, you know you are, everyone's email list for a new training of some sort, it's going to get you overwhelmed. If you don't have the direction and know exactly what areas you're looking to focus on in your business, and you're trying to learn about webinars, learn about video marketing, learn about email marketing, learn about how to build your website. I mean, you're trying too many things at one time, and that is going to have you feel crazy. It's just going to have you feel absolutely crazy. And you don't want to be crazy. And number 5, you don't want to ride out the process. Sometimes 120 days is not enough time to see if something works or not. I mean, some things you might try it, it might not work. You might try something else, it might not work. It doesn't mean you give up, right? You keep tweaking until you find that thing that really is aligned with what you want to do, that really allows for you to expand and grow in that area. But if you give up every time there's an obstacle, if you get up every time you're confused or you're overwhelmed or you don't get it or you feel lost, then no. Online business, entrepreneurship in general, just may not be for you. So you just have to understand where you are, where you want to go, and what resources are out there to really help you get there. But whatever you do, if this is what you really want, if this is what you really, really want, don't give up. Don't be that 90%, all right? Stick it out, ride it out. You got this. All right, visionaries, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. You can also share it, all those little social media buttons below. You can definitely send it on out. And if you want to become a visionary VIP, head over to livewithtiffany.com for more business, mindset, and marketing tips right in your inbox, and also for some really cool freebies. So if you want those freebies, you gotta head over to livewithtiffany.com, and I will see you guys in the next video.